gonna be considered a hoe if I'm truthful about what my real body count is. I'm not really gonna get nowhere. I could get wiped up and here you are talking about it ain't real.
I think it's okay for them to lie about it because there's a lot of hoes that are getting married that they just don't know that they're marrying a hoe.
No,
They
listen.
just don't know it if they're not being honest with you about it.
If women do hold it down better than men when it comes to hiding their body count, it's because they feel like it lessens their value. And I'm gonna tell y'all women, men will marry an honest woman before a lying woman. And so when it comes to men and why we look at women with high body counts as less valuable is because, one, we think about it as how many people do I have to share this girl with? You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is gonna be my wife, how many people am I really have I shared this girl with too? So if she has 100 body counts, a man might not be like, yo, I don't want to have this girl who had 100 other men. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different thresholds. Another thing is gonna be like, if she has a high body count, why is she either weak-minded in the decision-making skills, or is she just foolish? And that plays a long part with the person that you're dealing with. That's the same thing if I was a guy and I was selling drugs and I kept going back to jail. And you're like, well, why are you keep on making the same mistakes? Or are you just foolish? So like we look at that the same way for women who are just opening their legs for whomever it is. Is it a double standard where a girl could just have sex and not care about a guy? Yeah, you know why it's a double standard? Because for majority, it's unrealistic. Majority of women are not just gonna have sex with a guy and forget about him tomorrow.
I feel like it's not fair to call a girl foolish for believing what a man tells her and having sex.
Yeah.
And
we're human, just like you.
It's an over and over process. If you have sex with one time, 2 times, 3 times,
but
but
we're
if
not
you're
dealing with the same person. So how do I know
The
that this
game don't
person's gonna be
change.
on the same shit that this person was
the
on?
game don't
Who am I
change.
supposed to believe? Or am I
this
not
is-
supposed to believe anyone?
But this is the man's side though. If you have to think about that and you keep getting fooled, as a man, I don't want to deal with that because when you walk out this door away from me, I don't know where your mind is going. You can get fooled with any fucking thing. If you keep getting fooled out your fucking pussy, they can take everything.
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I have some guy friends that know about my wholeness because like it's the boys and like I can open up to them and they open up to me and I know about like the games that they play. But I think for me, like I be playing the game back. Like you think I like you, but I really don't. I'm just trying to get and keep it moving. And that is different than, yes, I agree. You shouldn't believe everything a man says to you. You should get, in touch with the game. But not every woman is like that. Some women just want to be open and sexual, and that's okay. That's their body. If you don't want to be with them, then don't. They'll be with someone
But then
else.
don't lie about it.
Some women actually enjoy their sexuality. Like they enjoy, like having a good time just like men do. I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm not saying that that's my story. What I'm saying is some women actually like to go out, have a good time and think, you know what, I'm in the moment. I'm feeling this, the situation or this person or whatever. And they just might want to have sex. Why is it such a big deal? Like, you know how you feel when you do it. So why is it such a big deal?
But it's not, Jada, it's the continual, what we're talking about.
Like doing it constantly.
It's the continual process as if either you don't know that they're gaming you, or if it's okay.
But what if you don't care about the game?
If it's truly okay, then why are we hiding it?
That's
all that I'm saying.
Yes.
If it's just truly, if we're gonna delve into it, if it's truly okay, you don't have to not tell your friends.
But men are hiding it.
This is not what we're talking about. Though. We're talking about body count and why women don't say. We already said men get off the hook because if we know Rico gets a lot of pussy, Rico walks out here, he's the motherfucking man. If you get a lot of dick, you walk out and be like, yo, this bitch is a hoe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So boom.
You.
So no, to the
Majority.
when I speak on this thing, I'm not speaking on my personal views. I don't have no problem with whores, just so y'all know. Okay?
But there you go.
I'm not biased. I'm not biased to whores or whatever we talking about that we want to classify men. I'm cool with everybody, okay? So we're just talking about on the grand scheme of things of how men think. I have somebody, right? But when I didn't have somebody, this is how I would be looking at other women doing the same thing. Being that I've been in the music business for so long, I've seen all of these type of transitions of women dating other people's men and blah, and trying to hide the whole body count.
I don't think they're doing that as much as anymore.
But you have to do it. I'm telling you, because as a man.
But you have people that are in the industry that literally hop from rapper to rapper to rapper, and they love it. It's like, oh, she gotta be that bitch because she gotta be because, and then they continue to do certain things for her. I'm not saying that for everyone, but I'm just trying to get a perspective.
It's a period of time. That's fun. That's like you just tricking on a hoe. I got a pretty hoe with me instead of paying for. But they act like they're
literally wifing them and buying them this,
they on
Lamborghini.
They doing drugs. We on liquor. It's euphoria. We at the beach. We having great fucking time. We fucking menaging. Yeah, I'm gonna act like I like you if you would have paid attention to when I was on last time. But they're getting married to
some of these people. I'm not gonna name drop, but of course, obviously, people are getting married.
I seen a couple of these hoes getting married. I seen them. I know their names too. They don't last. Okay. It's only 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. It's 3,000 hoes out there, and 3 is getting married. So you're talking about 0.001%.
But do you think it's okay for them?
They're not wifing them.
But do you think it's okay for them to lie about it? Because there's a lot of hoes that are getting married that they just don't know that they're marrying a hoe.
No,
they just don't know it. If they're not being honest with you about their body count, then they're not being honest.
But that's our point.
Y'all talking about a lot of hoes and
whether you know or not know. So it's important to hide it.
Yeah, what is
y'all keep saying hoes and whores.
You got a hot body. We're talking about body count. A body count is
so are you guys considering these hoes and whores the girls with the high body counts? Because I can tell you right there, that's why they don't say shit. Right. Because why? Okay.
So I tell you, that's what I'm saying. I totally agree with you.
And you don't know that they're whores.
No, yeah, because if I'm gonna be considered a hoe, if I'm truthful about what my real body count is, I'm not really gonna get nowhere. I could get wiped up and here you are talking about it ain't real. They gonna break up in 2 years. That's a hoe. He ain't really wife her. They get married all the time.
If I'm marrying you, right? When I talk to you, if I know I've been a whore, which I was, and I told my wife, I told her every fucking thing. Okay? There was no holding nothing back. The very first week she met me.
So you didn't take to the grave.
Yo, a nigga, no, I told my wife because I'm committing to her. I'm not telling my boys and all the rest of that type of shit. Now, if niggas is there, cool, that's a whole nother topic. I told my wife, right? A very next week, a dude came in and said, yo, don't fuck with him. He turns bitches out. He does this. He spend money. He does all this wild shit. And she said, he told me. It was nothing the man could say from that point. So if you want to be real with your nigga, you would want to tell him, yo, my body count, I made mistakes, nigga. I went through a whole phase in 12th grade. I did this and I did that, because if you run into a motherfucker to leave, the last thing you want a man to do is be in love with you. And Rico says she's a fucking whore. It'll break your whole shit down. And all you had to do was tell him or put your dick on that same line that you want him to put it on and say, like, yo, this is what I did. Take me or don't take me. We will respect that, but you will lose a couple of niggas behind it.
Let me give you a situation.
Okay.
Say I told my partner I have 10 bodies. Could be the truth, could be a lie.
Whatever.
No, you only have 2 bodies.
Some guy comes, tells them otherwise. Yo, this happened last month, blah, blah, blah. Maybe not last month. Let's say last year.
I got you.
I'm not a hoe.
I got you.
Last year, blah, blah, blah. I don't find no reason that my partner could come back to me and be like, so you didn't tell me about this? Because I told you I had 10 bodies. Now, did I give you a story for every single one?
No, I'm not looking for that.
But I feel it matters because if you got train ran
with 3 niggas,
definitely you're done up.
But that occurs within girls' first 3 times. Shit happens when they go away.
But this is the problem, and this is what we're trying to say, right? Like, you know why or how it couldn't have been a problem is if you told him before y'all started dating.
Be straightforward.
Listen, I have 10 bodies. 2 of them was in the same time.
Yeah, but it's,
and then what? And you give him.
But you worried about.
No, first of all, I would never ever let 2 guys hit at the same time. I think that is not okay. But if you are a woman that
no judgment zone, by the way.
I'm sorry, for me, the way I roll. But if I do have friends that are into that and they're with people who like to hook up with other people at the same time. So they found their match. They found someone who matched them on that sexual level.
Yep.
You know how they did that?
They had to be honest about it.
Speak about it.
So let me just say, since you guys, wanted to come for me earlier, I told my boyfriend I had a whole phase at the age of 18 and 19. He told me he also had his whole phase when he did it. We don't need to get into detail about it, but I must say, I come from, a smaller town. He's from Queens.
Okay.
So I think it's different where if you guys grew up in the same town or in the same place and you guys still hang out with your friends from high school and she's lying on her body count and you guys are at a party and she had sex with like 3, 4, 5 different guys in the room and she never said anything, then I think that's disrespectful because I will never bring my man now in a room with guys that I know would be there that I hooked up with because I don't even want to put myself in that situation. So
Can I
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say something before I lost it. And this is no judgment to you, by the way.
okay,
I swear.
wouldn't even be
But
offended.
back in the day, we had a rule. We never trust out-of-town girls. Because out-of-town girls would be doing crazy shit in their town, and then they try to come into our town wholesome.
I agree.
And we used to be like, and
Absolutely.
we all, as a young man, we all bit the bait and say, yo, I got her. She's from such and such. Until you meet such and such from such and such.
And they be like, she was going to town.
Exactly. So like, but I've seen, what happened?
She said, where's the small town that you're from, by the way?
No, but I don't think that would be the case with me. But I'm just saying, like, you have to. Out of town, I definitely understand because that's how we would feel when we were at high school parties and a guy would bring, an out of town girl. We would be like, that girl's definitely a hoe. And then we would find out that she is. But you're grown, like, you're grown. Like, this time has, like, the same way that I hooked up with someone when I was 18, 19 years old is not even the same way that, like, I probably wouldn't even hook up with you at this point in my life. So it's like, why are you going to be worried about?
But it's not about that. What it is like, it's more so like for a man, we just want to know what we have. Like, just respect that. And my thing is, I don't like, is like when I try to tell, like, all us men try to tell women what we're looking for, and y'all try to debate with us on what we looking for. All we want is for you to be honest. If you had a whole phase at 18 or 19 and we're 25, fuck that 18, 19-year-old shit.
Exactly.
We're good.
But leave it up to me to
But
make the decision. Don't con me or lie or front about this whole body count, knowing you already coming into the relationship lying.
Yeah, but I think
If you're gonna lie about it, let's
agree.
not talk about
Yeah.
it. If you with a man and you talking about let's not go there.
We gotta talk about it, bro. Because
But what are you
bringing
gonna
it
talk
up.
about it
I'm
for? Let
bringing
me
it up.
ask you a question. What are you gonna bring it up for if all 3 of them just said they gonna lie?
nah,
I didn't say that.
but-
Oh, man, excuse me.
I'm talking about my ladies because I know this is.
My bad. I
This is
should
like,
have put you
I
in
don't
there.
give a fuck.
You know what girls do,
Jada.
but I ain't lying. I ain't got
Do you
nothing to
think
lie
girls
about.
lie about their body count though on some real shit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
Okay,
they
then,
do,
so-
and we just
so my-
that's
Oh, yeah,
So my
like,
question to Rico
now
is,
they gonna be hoes and whores.
yeah, exactly.
so why you asking Rico?
The way I would ask, because I don't ask for body count, I ask a very specific question.
What's that?
It's 2 parts. Did you have a whole phase, and did it consist of any threesomes with 2 males?
No and no is what she gonna
No,
say.
no.
Then
And
we're
it could be
cool.
true.
And she's lying.
And it's true.
If she's lying,
She's lying.
there's a problem.
I'm giving an example. I'm giving an example. If
This
he
is
was
how he is made to be the
talking.
bully on set. Because why does it always have to be some negative connotation?
Yeah, like she's lying.
Like with a female,
I'm
why does
giving-
she have to be lying?
I'm giving
about
him the
having a tool? Because you know that is very rare.
I'm just giving him the alternative because he thinks that they're telling the truth. So
Nah.
I'm saying, why you asking
No.
that they have the ability
Wait,
to lie,
the
boss
thing-
lady?
I'm getting too hot.
Chill.
How they get married?
So,
Fuck it, lie.
I'm cool out.
So Esso, to answer your question, it's not about me asking, right, to get the truth.
Okay.
It's me giving you an opportunity to tell me the truth.
But how do you know what the truth is? You're just gonna gauge it.
No, what I'm saying is that I'll log it in my mental book, and then 5 years down the line, be like, hey, bro, you know we ran train on your girl back in the day. In my mind, this bitch lied to me. I gave her an opportunity to tell me about it, and she didn't tell me about it. If I never find out about it, then it's cool.
But
if
did you just have the best 5 years of your life with her, or no?
I don't give a fuck how many years I had with her. Like, it's over.
When do you ask her this question?
And then-
What part of the dating stage do you ask her, hey, did 2 guys like...
When I decide
fuck at
that
the same
I
time?
really like her, is
Wait.
when I start asking
Okay,
questions.
but
that
then that's a selfish decision because what if then you ask her and she's like, I did because she likes you too and she wants to be honest with you. And then
Wait, time out. First of all, I'm not naive. I'm the point guard in the game, right? So I'm saying that to say I got you. Landis playing real quick.
Go ahead, let it play in, because I got your ass.
All right, so I'm not naive in this game. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. So when I decide that I like you, it's because I know you already decided that you really like me. You know what I'm saying? So once I know that, then I'm like, all right, cool. Then I give you a chance to start really opening up.
And she says yes, she did.
All right, so then that is up to me. If I really like her, then I'm like, all right, cool, we're gonna move forward. If I don't like her that much,
No, you're not.
So when you beat this perfect girl that's not gonna lie to you, are you gonna tell her?
Wait, time out. Why are we talking about perfect?
Are you gonna, when you meet this girl that doesn't tell you any lies and is gonna tell you how much her body count is, are you gonna tell her that you've been loving eating pussy and fucking raw bitches?
Yes, it's on. It's already. Oh, first of all, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. First and foremost,
You've been fucking and fucking and
yeah,
fucking.
I've been
raw,
fucking raw, eating.
Body beautiful, lick her asshole. Yep.
Look,
You gonna tell her all that shit, and is she gonna?
wait.
If she judges you, what if you really want this girl? If she judges you and says, "I don't want to fuck with you," how you gonna feel?
Exactly.
I don't care.
Okay, then cool. All right.
She'll be cool with everything.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, let me go for a second. Let me answer your question, right?
She'll be cool with
I'm
everything.
100% honest with every female that I ever really fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I fuck you on some one night stand, I don't really owe you no honesty. But like, I'm talking about, like, if I'm fucking with you and we're trying to build somewhere, and she asked me, first of all, girls already know not to ask me what's my body count. The first thing I'm gonna tell is I don't know, and I don't think you want to have that conversation. And that should allow her to understand.
So in conclusion, it's okay for guys to be hoes and it's not okay for women to be thotty. All right.
We didn't say that.
Yeah, we already did. We already did. It's a double
We're
standard.
talking about how it is a double standard.
And that
though.
was your segment of 8 at the table.
So guys, to wrap up today's topic, I feel like females, we hold it down and we take bodies to the grave better than men.
Period.
That's only because it lessens your value.
And it's only because they think that because they're women themselves.
I despise this absolutely word, but what I'm gonna say is, if women do hold it down better than men when it comes to hiding their body count, it's because they feel like it lessens their value. And I'm gonna tell y'all women, men will marry an honest woman before a lying woman.
I just don't understand why these women right now are saying that it's cool not to be truthful, but they still want to be locked in with a man. I just don't get that part.
That body count do not lie.